I can't imagine. Any criticism I have of I Can Only Imagine 2 is going to turn away anyone determined to see this movie. So the next few minutes will feature lots of major spoilers. I didn't care for this movie. I had loads of issues with it from the word go, so I'll just jump right in. Most of this movie depicts the overbearing nature of uneducated men and toxic masculinity. So many of Bart's conversations start with me or I and less on the we. He is so self-centered it's embarrassing. Bart rejects the notion of therapy when his wife brings it up. He says the road is his therapy. This attitude perpetuates the stereotype that therapy is for people who can't handle life. It also demonstrates the toxic way husbands, fathers leave to deal with their issues while their wife or partner stays behind as the homemaker to raise the children on their own. Now, I know eventually he goes to group therapy, so it's a start, but this guy has got a long way to go. And let's face it, Bart is a crappy father. I know he had an abusive father growing up, but he puts in no effort to change. When Bart is home, he's sitting in an armchair, sulking, thinking whatever, but never interacts with his three little kids. And he is alarmingly clueless about raising his teenage son, Sam. Look, parenting is a hard job, I get it. But Bart lacks the basic understanding of how to parent. When he calls home from the road, Sam is the last thing he talks about in his voicemail. He is hardly affectionate with Sam, mostly talks to him and not with him, treats him like he's perpetually 7, and he doesn't listen. This goes back to Bart's very self-centered nature. He is so focused on himself that his family takes a back seat. Milo Ventimiglia, who plays Tim Timmons, does a way better job identifying with Sam. There are 3 moments where the movie could have improved this. When Sam does the sound check, when Bart gives Sam his father's guitar, and their final concert at Red Rocks Amphitheater. First, when Sam fills in for a sick Tim at the sound check, we see Bart proud of his son, and then he fights his way to the stage to tell him, but Sam is no longer there. Okay, so that's it? You couldn't have just gone to find him? You just kicked the can and said, "Aw, shucks." The second time, the moment with the guitar, Bart leaves it on Sam's bed on the bus with a sticky note. A sticky note? Seriously? Doesn't hand it to him, tell him the story about the guitar, nothing. He leaves a sticky note. And finally, at the concert at the end, when he asks Sam to play lead guitar for the song Even If, Bart's attempt at fatherly love is diluted at best. He puts his hands on his shoulders. Yay. Bart makes very little growth in this movie. To anyone still watching this review, I don't recommend I Can Only Imagine 2. But I will say this. A woman who saw the movie with me said to me as she walked by at the end, "Good movie." So take it for what it's worth. I give it 2 hearts. Maybe you'll like it more than I did.